I'd like to show you how to create a simple sound using the Roland GAIA. I'm going to aim for something like a trumpet, something that we can all identify. I'm going to start with a very basic sound. To create that on the GAIA, just press these two buttons and you have this sound. Doesn't sound like a trumpet. So you start to ask yourself, why not? Then I would like to point out that in my mind there are three basic units of sound. There's pitch, there's tone, and there's volume. And when you look at the GAIA, it's broken up into three basic sections. And the first one is the pitch section. You can prove it by going to this first dial. Clearly that's the pitch section. First dial in this section adjusts the tone. First dial in this section adjusts the volume. So it's very obvious, pitch, tone, and volume. So now we can use that. For example, I wanted to play this as a trumpet. What's wrong with this trumpet? Well, to my ears, it's the wrong octave. It should be an octave higher. Where would you go? You'd go straight to the pitch section. Much better. Now what's wrong with the trumpet? Well, once again, to me it sounds like I'm hitting the trumpet rather than blowing the trumpet. And that's to do with the shape of the sound, the shape of the volume, say. So I go to the volume section and I adjust the beginning of the sound like that, and that's way too slow to sound like a trumpet. So I'll get something like a puff. And there. Reasonably happy with that. Now what's wrong with this trumpet? Well, the volume's sort of right, but the tone is not changing. It should be evolving just like the volume is. So I would try to copy this shape from the volume and put it into the tone section. So I'll take the tone down and shape the tone. Not bad. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. But now what's wrong with our trumpet? Well, basically, it's too static after you play the note. A trumpet player would normally play the note and then introduce some vibrato. Now, I did say there were three sections to the GAIA. There actually is a fourth one, but it's dedicated to things like vibrato. So I'd go to the vibrato control, and there's clearly something wrong with that. And what is it? Well, there's actually two things. First of all, it's way too wide. About there. Secondly, it starts the moment I play the note. A trumpet player would normally blow the note and then introduce the vibrato. Now we have another control here that's called fade time, so we can fade it in like this. And it comes in. That's a bit slow. So now add a bit of reverb and then very, very simple, and you know exactly where to go to create that sound. This is the Roland GAIA.